Welcome back. So today we are going to let me make this okay. So today we're going to work on Rescatux. We have received an email. Okay, I can hear myself. We have received we have received an email from somewhere. What the hell is this? Yeah, so from Roland whatever. Okay. So we're going to reply to this and that's it. So reply to all. Let's remove Roland because he's supposed to be subscribed here. How are you supposed to be removing this? Okay, so wait, do we have two viewers? No, it's myself. Okay, now we should be fine. So thank you so far for the MRs. Very found yeah, 666. Not all the that's useful to know so that I can unblock the Linux merge request. Okay. Yeah, I mean, smaller bits to review. Yeah, well, I tried to make the MRs. I tried to make the MRs to cover only one feature. If an MR has too many changes, please complain, and I will try to split it on several MRs. Whatever. So nice for picking this thing. Arch detection, well, if I have to add properly supported, well, yeah, if I have to add when building the ISO, it's not properly supported in my own eyes. I expect something similar to non-free firmware being included and turn on by default, and then having a boot option in both group.cfg and syslinux CPGs, so that FSF's library purists can so that those non-free firmware modules can be blacklisted and not used at all. Also an option to enable or disable this behavior if one when building the image if one wants. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Now that I have received an answer from you, I'm a bit more relieved. Relieved? Is this well written? Relieved. No, wait a moment. Relieved. I think it's with an F. Relieved. Okay, so I have written this properly. Okay, so that's useful to know so that I block the slinux mr. Okay. If a number, but yeah, okay, so let's see if we can send this email so that it's Debian Live. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, nice. Now here there is a supergroup Portuguese translation here. You know, so your Linux questions are welcome. So here we have the supergroup. This is something that I haven't talked about, but supergroup thing now has a translation. I'm not going to work on this yet, so this is not going to be lost. So it was 79 patch 1. So here's the Portuguese translation, and yeah, and that's it. I will add this whenever it makes sense. For now, let's just keep the code the way it is. So I guess that if I go inside forks, there's going to be, as here network, there's going to be the one related to Google. Yeah, that's it. There's Thurman with this thing that he did related partition, root partition, boot partition, which doesn't make sense according to me. And here's the Portuguese translation that I guess we will have to squash into only one commit. yeah, so that's it regarding supergroup this. So here there are some comments on the secure boot. Now it supports this thing and that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be working on related to all of this, but for now let's focus on you know, what the hell is this? Yeah, okay, so I guess that they have this open somewhere else. The here it is, the Linux and so on. So let's move this to Rescatux desktop. Yeah. Okay, so what the hell is this? So Linux support and so on. So the first thing we need to do is to sign in. So yeah, so let's try to sign in a new place. So let me try to do this in another screen so that yeah. Okay, apparently I have email so that I can reset the password. Hopefully that's going to be good enough for us to do this. Okay, let's see if this is good enough. And let's use the mail as the fucking login so that it's much easier. And now if I do like this, I should be logged in. Am I logged in? Yes, I am. Okay, so from all of this conversation, there's one result and threat, which is how this is being developed. So now I have the Debian Live mail list. Okay, so if I take a look at the answer I was given somewhere, here it is. So here I can copy and paste this, and I can say something like, according to live build supports Debian 11. What the hell is this? Bullseye. Supports Bullseye. So I wouldn't be able to use -T0. So once this is clarified, there is no need to improve this build step for now. There's no need to improve this build. Someone in the future might do that when Bullseye is no longer supported. So here I could write the okay, let's copy this thing. Okay, let me see how this looks like. So according to this, live build supports Bullseye, so I wouldn't be able to use -T0. There's a need to improve this build step speed. To speed up this build step. Someone in the future might do that when Bullseye is dull. Okay, so this is resolved, and I add this comment now. And yeah, so now there shouldn't be, look at that, all threads resolved. So this is the Selenic support, which has been you know, so look at that, merge request must be rebased because whatever. Okay, so here's rebase without pipeline rebase. Source branch is 5 commits behind the target branch. Okay, so we have had new fucking commits from the last time we had this. How do you see the history? History is here. Okay, so apparently there has been some commits and so on in here. Yeah. So let me fix this from my hit. I'm going to force push this, and we will be fine. So let's see if I can remember very well where the hell was this. Rescatux repos live build. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the different branches that we are working on, so that we know what the hell we are doing. So the Linux stuff, this one here, okay, and we also had this we update things because we already updated this. So there's this master snapshot here. July 17th. Okay, so now I'm going to make a master snapshot there so that I can see what are the changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a So this commit here, it's going to be something like master snapshot pre fast forward, something like this, so that I can know what's going on. Then I can go into master. Right. Live build. Oh, look at that. So apparently we had this upstream master work tree. So you're not supposed to being able to check out something that it's already checked out here. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So we want to pull from salsa upstream. We want to pull master and see what happens here in master. We should fast forward, isn't it? Okay. So now if we take a look at here at the other place, we can see yeah, so master, we can see how we have all of these commits, you know. So now if I go back to my original branch, where I work, so what's the work tree list? I mean, I don't know what I was working on here, but anyway, I mean, I could have a work tree that it's about pushing to Linux, but I want to do it here because that's how I do stuff. Okay, no one on chat. Okay, so okay, so here it is, work tree list. Yeah, okay, so let me do this thing again. So we need whatever at Linux support. Yeah, okay. So now the idea is that I want to work on something. Wait a moment, I want to be working on, what's the current live build release? So this is fast forward. Yeah, okay, so now we want to go into master. Okay, so master, and this is going to be at Linux support we update to. Okay, and now here we're going to cherry pick whatever we had regarding at Linux support. I mean, I don't care if it's one or the other. So here it is. Okay, and I guess that I should be able to remove add Linux support somehow. Add Linux support, which is the original one. And from here we can create add Linux support again. And now I can do something like, okay, let's take a look how all of this looks like right now. So this add Linux support, now it's a master with everything that has been, look at that, 21 hours ago. So this thing we are going to push onto whatever. So remote, so we want to push into Salsa push. We want to push this add Linux with a fucking force, and this should push into my own repo in Salsa, and if everything goes okay, this should detect the push. Maybe I'm supposed to be you know, updating this. One check filed. Let's try to update this thing. So all threads resolved. Look at that. Ready to merge by members who can write to the target branch. So that's what we wanted. And here you can see how everything has been resolved. And added 6 commits just now. Yeah, I mean, how the hell changes 6? Yeah, so even it's the 6 changes that we already have with this commits here. Add previously merged commits. Yeah, I mean, these are the changes for all these commits with everything that we have in here. Okay, so this means that Linux support is dealt with. So more stuff that we have. We have syslinux arc auto detection. So syslinux arc auto detection, I think it's the same thing. So this is exactly the same thing. So we have this, you know, this nice commit with only 3 files that are being changed and so on. And so what we want to do is we want this to be merged without any problem. And let's try to fix this. So syslinux, look at that. This is syslinux arc auto detection 2024. Okay, so how the hell do we do this? Let's take a look at all of this. So it's here, syslinux whatever, so it's in here. Look at that, syslinux arc auto detection. So it's only one commit, which it's very nice, and I don't think there's any comment. Let's update this just in case. There is no any comment here. So let's try to fix this so that it's easy for them to merge. How the hell do we do this? So we go into here, we find master, and then we do something like syslinux arc auto detection 2024 version 2. Okay, and this is going to have the cherry pick of our latest commit, which we think it's still a good thing to do. So no problem, there has been no no collision, not any problem here. So once we have that, we can delete the original branch, which we actually need to wait a moment. Let's create this thing like that. This is version 1, so that you have that. Now let's go back to version 2 and let's try to remove the original branch real quick, and now we can create from version 2, which has the cherry pick thing, we can create the branch that we have just removed. And so that means that we can push with force onto salsa push. We can push this thing here. Look at that. And once we have done that, we wait maybe 5 seconds, and we are going to update this so that this can be merged without too much hassle. Okay. Ready to merge by members that whatever. Okay, nice. So what more do we have around here, which is from us? So we have these 2 commits, these 2 merge requests apparently. Add Linux support, syslinux arc auto detection. Like that, use instead of X. What? Supported. What the hell is this? Tested by button genome image for it has simplex, but so there's no need for transitional comments. Instead of, oh yeah, set variant without USR. It's the summary result. Draft. Yeah, so he has merge conflicts apparently here. Live build. I don't know what the hell is this. So maybe he has some pipeline stuff turn on and whatever. Pipelines 1 passed. Yeah, maybe there is a way in order to submit this to a pipeline so that it's checked. So look at that. Support the Debian Junior blend. Rebuild configuration Debian Junior Debian version Trixie. I guess that he has to turn on the pipeline or something. Look at that. 1 week ago. Approval is optional. Yes, because he might be able to merge himself with stuff. Okay, so here's what we have here. This is secure boot. So there's this draft where we had some discussion of what to do here, and that's something that we need to discuss in here. So let me see. Okay, so here we have some discussion and there are two unresolved threads. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, yeah, we we already had that discussion with whatever the name is from IRC, which I'm going to search something like FAPS. I don't remember the name. Something like FAPS, PAPS. No, it's not PAPS. Is the other person, which I don't remember very well. Which was the name? FAPS, PAPS, poops, poops, PAPS, poops. Actually, is the one that make the commit. What the hell is this? Books, whatever. No, FAPS. We already had that discussion with FAPS. What's the fucking name? Where they have? Okay, so here's the thing, and there's another one. There's another commit. Which I don't know if it's on the commit. Yeah, I don't think it's in this commit. We already had the discussion with the guy that. Let me just search for this real quick, but with unsigned. Here it is. What the hell is this? Here there was someone that's asked for this, isn't it? Pascal. So it's Pascal H. H Pascal. Yeah, I don't remember. Pascal Hamburg, Debian, RC. Pascal Hamburg, that's the actual, yeah, okay. Debian RC. Explore projects. I don't know. IRC handle. What's the fucking name for Pascal Hamburg? Pascal Hamburg. Something like H. Okay. Let's. We already had with with whom I believe to be Pascal Hamburg on IRC. I mean, actually, I should have the fucking a fucking old, yeah, lock, whatever. So Debian Live. Oh, wait a minute. Debian Live. I should have something. Look at this old conversations. Hams. Maybe it's Debian EFI when I wait. Now I have Debian EFI. Let me check on Debian EFI. Maybe that's what. Yeah, maybe Hams is not in Debian Live and it's in FAM. Yeah, that's it. FAM with FAM on Debian EFI IRC. In addition to apparently, in addition to I also submitted this is shim signed. I also submitted this thing here. I also submitted shim and synced, which unfortunately apparently today I also submitted it. Its associated commit was from 2023 but was merged only in 2023, and as a consequence it was not included in Bookworm, which would have fixed the problem for me, for my use case. Which would assuming the fix had applied in Bookworm, had been applied in Bookworm, and another book would, another similar book would have appeared, then assuming that then this would have worked for me. Bookworm, my Bookworm use case. As you seem to support Bullseye right now, relying on that been fixed in Bookworm wouldn't have been good enough anyways. It just seems to support Bullseye right now, relying on that to the main thing. So yeah, the workaround is still needed even for Bookworm. So yeah, in conclusion, and I'm going to resolve the threat. Add comment, preview, please. We already had that discussion with on Debian EFI REC on apparently, in addition to I also submitted this session. Its associated conversion was merged only, and as a consequence, it was not included in Bookworm. Assuming that there had been a plain book and no other similar book would have appeared, then there was have work for me. Workaround use case. As you seem to support on right now, relying on that being fixed in Bookworm would have been good enough anyways. So yeah, in conclusion, the workaround still even for Bookworm. So add comment so that this is fixed. Okay. I mean, is this guy R Clovus? I don't see R Clovus in Debian EFI. He's not. I mean, he's not in the RSE. But anyways, okay, let's see what else do we have here related to what the hell is this with this secure boot thing. So close merge resolve thread. So I'm wondering if this has been working as intended. Doesn't it make sense to add the 32 IPO and 32? Your changes can be in condition. Okay, what the hell do I have to reply here? Can we quote any of this? Can't we? What the hell? Resolve thread. Debian CD. Password changed. Do we have any questions? No, we don't have any questions. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if this has been working as intended. Doesn't it make more sense to add to the when at redundant and not when a signet 64 EFI is available? I mean, that would avoid invalid entries. No, what the hell is this? Low shim only secure boot. When a signed group is available, add 32-bit UEFI support too. Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering. Around that time, there was no signed group in EF within signed group. The native version should be on top. Minor cleanup. If you are changing the file, can be moved to unconditional after the case. Wait a moment. So do I have? I think I need to check what the hell I'm sending up here, because otherwise I'm not sure what he's referring to. So this is actually a commit, isn't it? What the hell is this? I mean, I should be able to check here and have its comments, isn't it? Changes, show latest version. What the hell is this? Shouldn't I see? Okay, here it is. So these are the changes. I'm not sure if I can side by side. Yeah, maybe side by side is going to be much better for me. And expand everything. How do I expand everything? Show full file. Hello. Okay. Here, this is what I want to see, and hopefully we are going to have some comments here. Okay. So here on the right we have whatever we have done ourselves, and on the left we have whatever is the region 1. So platform. Okay. So what he's referring here is that we are changing AMD 64 so that it checks for platform signed EFE9 name. I'm wondering if this has been working as a standard. Doesn't it make more sense to add the 32 when a 32 UFI is found, not when a 61 is available? That would avoid valid entries. Note that in the ended shim only a scenario around yeah. I don't know how to what the hell to reply to him. If you are changing the file, that can be after the case path print. What the hell is this? Yeah, the path. Here it is. Pre image path. Being continues to the case as all of the code paths are identical. After the case. Yeah, I guess that he's right. Yeah, look at that path. Oh, yeah, I see so. Yeah, that's right. All of the cases are the same thing, so there's no need to do any of this. We can move this with one commit. Minor layout changing the paths can be moved. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the problem is this fucking commit where he adds this thing. Okay, so when group EFIM and group common has mismatched dependencies to allow a shim only secure boot. So if this has been found, okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm wondering if that's his. Doesn't it is more. Around the time there's also native version should be on the top. I don't think so. I'm wondering if all of the paths are identical. That's a very good question. Is there any path where we don't do anything? Maybe see if there is no architecture. Pre-IMEF path. I mean, actually, I'm not sure why. Are we changing any of this? Make sure group CP modules, whatever. So I guess that there's nothing. I wonder if this has been working as intended. Let's talk about this real quick, because otherwise there's no quote, there's no anything. Reply to comment. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can be moved to regional. Yeah, I will do so. Yeah, I will do so. Add comment now. Yeah, I will do so. Okay, let's try to fix this thing. So this is secure boot path x64 and whatever. Let's see, here it is. So I should be able to create, I mean, actually, if we take a look at here, if we take a look at whatever, where the hell is this? If we take a look at the code, we should be working with master, because somewhere in here, in all of, so here's the whatever, so here on the overview, we can see how this is commits behind the branch and whatever. Fast forward merge is not possible, so that's something that we need to fix. So I'm going to try to add that new commit, and let's try to work on that real quick. So the first thing we need is to be working on this. So this is the secure boot path whatever. So let's try to work on that, and from there I will do. So do I have work tree? Do I have anything related to this? No, I don't have. So now I can check out secure boot. That's not autocomplete. Secure boot path x64 and IR32 B2 I mean B1. Okay, this is the first one, and now I can go into master, which is fucking here. So hit, I mean not here, but so now from master I can get version 2. Later on we will remove this branch and push it here, but so right now we are on the whatever, and let's see how we do this. So I'm going to cherry pick everything. I mean, probably manually, and then we will see how we do it. So the way of doing this would be cherry pick onto both secure both version 2. So one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. And finally secure both. Here it is. So now if we reload everything, if we go into version 2, we should see from master everything in here. So we need an additional commit that fixes welcome to the stream, by the way. So this is supergroup. Oh my god, why the hell has this appeared here? Do I have something else regarding Dolphin in here? News releases, supergroup, Debian, whatever. Okay, so you can ask Linux questions if you want. New Linux questions. So Rescatux repos, live build. So in all of these we have scripts built, and one of them is, let's see, one of these files is whatever we are modifying here, which is binary group BFI scripts built binary group BFI. Okay, let's split this so that it's nicer to work with all of this. And now what I want to see to do is we need to work on something. So he has talked about this pre-image path, which is done everywhere. So this is done before this, then everything is put. So apparently we are modifying this live build path, which, I mean, we are modifying this path so that the group CP modules is used. Yeah. So this thing here should be here. I mean, the only case where is when LB architecture is not being set up, but that's not very thoughtful that it's something that it's going to happen. So let's remove all of this, and that's it. Yeah, so now we should have some changes in here, which is, yeah, putting everything in here, and this path is in the right place, whatever, and we are fine. So let's do this. So binary group BFI, reset. I almost forgot about this. Reset pre-EMT path after yes. Yeah, okay. So now I would be able to push force this, but I'm not sure if this review would be a an old review. So I'm wondering if this one. Platform signed. I wonder in this. So it would work even with signed group. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. When a signed group is available at 32's UEFI support too. Yeah, I mean, what was the purpose? Okay, let me see if I can reply to this. How the hell do you reply to something that? So reply here, probably. I don't know. Okay. Can I quote all of this, or does it make sense to quote all of this? Yeah, that seems quite similar to my first implementation. I mean, my first implementation, do I have? I mean, my first implementation is somewhere on GitHub. What's the fucking Rescatux? Oh, welcome to the stream. We have two viewers right now. One of them is not saying anything, and the other one is neither saying anything. So live build, we had some branches around here, which what the hell is this? I mean, these branches are also pushed into here, isn't it? I mean, the ones I'm pushing is the ones I'm using on Rescatux. But there was some branches here. Yours. From back in the day. So secure boot. Is this one the one I want to be checking out? And this and this. So I had this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here we were discussing, yes, to my first implementation, which had first implementation. Let's copy this thing here. First implementation which had with my very old first implementation, we had secure boot function, which was quite similar to the current whatever function. Let's put I don't think so. I don't think so. GNU boot thing, I don't think it's any problem. So if you take a look at whatever we are doing here, there's no the GNU thing, which is somewhere, wait, secure boot package install, seriously? Where the hell are we in here? Aren't we, I mean, this is version 2, which is cherry pick everything, and then well, I'm a bit confused because it's true that I had back in the day, isn't this, what's the fucking commit that I want? Secure boot was fixed. So not this one, but this one. So secure boot package install. Okay. So this is from 5 years ago. Apparently there's secure boot package install too. Okay. Wait. Here's the GNU boot image. Okay, so I'm being confused in here. Being confused here. Wait a moment, please. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I agree. So what the hell is complaining? Yeah, I agree. This would be more simpler. More simple. Yeah. More simple or simpler. Simpler. I agree, this would be simpler. I mean, my implementation just mimicked the code from your mentioned where the hell is this guy? From your mention this thing, even if I didn't, I still don't know. I still don't know why. I still don't know. I mean, I just didn't know why you check. Why you check for the gcd.efi file name. I just didn't know. Is it maybe a check for saying that if AMD64 GCD EFI was not able to be installed, then there is not, then it does not make sense to is it maybe a check for saying that if AMD64 was not able to be installed, then it does not make sense to maybe check for saying that if then it makes to install the IR32 CCD. But just mimic the code from your mentioned and understand. I don't think so. So yeah, so GNUFI. Yeah, the way everything is being handled with my updated code, I think the way everything is being handled with my updated code, well, my updated code handles everything in such a way that the order should not matter. Yeah, this would be simpler. For now, I would remove that extra check and go with your simplest suggestion, unless we are missing something. I will remove that extra check extra GTD check and go with your simple suggestion unless we are missing something. So I'm adding the comment here. Okay, let me fix this so that we have a space after. Yeah, let's save the comment. Let's see how it's looked like. Okay, so for now we have whatever we had before. Add secure boot into one function, and whatever. This thing here. Yeah. So AMD 64. I mean, yeah, it's actually what I had back in the day, where I had this thing here like this. Yeah, that's right. I mean, not this thing, but no. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was this thing. No, this is not it. So the workaround, maybe it's the workaround, the one that I had something like this back in the day. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's try to work on this. So this is version 2, where now we have an additional commit where we remove this thing. So let me see. Build EFI boot. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Are we going to have any problems with all of this? I'm not sure. So for now we are okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is to work with everything. So let me check. The first thing is that we want to work on master, and this is going to be version 3 for now. Okay. So the first commit that we want to have here is the one where we simplify everything. So it should be this one here. Okay, so now it fails, because why not? What the hell has happened here? Signed. What? Oh yeah, because we already had this thing here. Let me fix this real quick. Where the hell is the whatever? Here it is. So either we have this thing where we check this thing, or we have the only one where there was anything related to this. Okay, yeah. So wait a moment. So yeah, so this path, we want to remove this path. That's right. We don't want to remove this thing because we haven't done that yet. So now let me see, let's add this thing. Damn it. And now we can continue. Yeah, so we can cherry pick continue. Look at that. Yeah, whatever. So now, what the hell have we done as a commit? So we have removed this one here from AMD64, the one from I whatever. This has been added. Why this has been added? Oh no, this shouldn't be here. So these lines here shouldn't be here, so sorry about that. Let me, now we should be able to amend this thing here. Look at that. And now this is what we are doing. We are removing all the paths and we have it down here. And now we have this commit. Okay. No questions on the chat. No, doesn't matter. So the next thing we want to do is we want to remove this thing related to this check related to yeah, so I don't know. So this would be something like this. So simplify this thing and then so now hit add scripts, build binary group EFI, and now we can have simplify. How the hell do you do this? Simplify. Generation. Simplify. Okay, and once we have this, we should be able to say something like this, which is generate this thing twice. Binary group EFI. Generate boot entries for both AMD64 and architectures. I mean, actually what it's going on here is that we are generating with group EFI, so with this thing which is trying to secure boot, this thing, group, shim, whatever. So yeah, okay, anyways, now we should be able to. So now we are in B3. Let's create, so that they don't have to worry too much. Let's create B4 and let's cherry pick the other commits that I had around here, because because I think that there might be some collision, some stuff here that doesn't make too much sense. So this is related to add secure boot into one function. So I cherry pick this one here. I cherry pick number 2. Okay, nice. And I cherry pick number 3. Also, I have the secure boot thing, which I'm going to cherry pick to, and we can amend this commit so that it this is also a workaround for the other commit, the other this is also workaround for so this workaround simulates ancient installations. Okay, here it is. And that's it, isn't it? Because we already have reset whatever after the SAC. So now I'm going to push this thing onto whatever. So now I should be able to delete the original branch, which is this thing without the v4. And now I can find this thing like this, and I can push onto salsa push. I can push this thing with force. I mean, I have not tested this, but yeah, okay. Let me see what's going on in here. So if I update this thing now, this should say that this can be merged or whatever. Let's take a look. Yeah, this must not be a draft, but this is something that he can change, or I can change it myself. So here there's the commits, whatever. So change is only one. Yeah, so apparently, so these 7 commits have everything that needs to be checked in here. So the first one is removing all of these paths and adding it here. The next commit is simplifying this thing, where then we generate this thing for both of the architectures. then there's this thing about moving everything into one function. Yeah. So here's the second step, so that you can see how I change the labels. And here we use this def sd bear function thing variable, so that it installs everything. And this is the workaround. Yeah, I mean, I could write here something else, but yeah, okay. So basically that's done. I'm not resolving this thread myself. I have not tried these changes. Before doing the before doing tests, several tests, I would like to know I would like to have a confirmation that from you that this simpler version is the way to go. Before doing and solving this thread, I would like to have a confirmation that this simpler version is the way to go. Would like to have an additional confirmation from you that this simpler version is the way to go. So preview here. Okay, so in order to be able, oh my god, what's happening here? In what the hell? Why can't I type in here? Is this a preview or something? Yeah, okay. In order to solve this thread, I would like to have an additional confirmation that this simply is the way to go. Thank you. Done. I'm not resolving this thread. I have not tried these changes before doing some. I have not tested. These changes. Add comment now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me see. I want to reply to this with quote. Okay, so 32-bit VM with okay, with 32-bit kernel. Yes. 32-bit UEFI with 32-bit kernel. Yes, my use case. And so this is 64 UEFI with yes, my use case. So my use case is 32 UEFI with 32-bit kernel, which should be working on the 32-bit VM. 64-bit VM should not try to boot a 32-bit UEFI. However, there are some 60-bit actual machines which only boot from a 30-bit UEFI. So yeah, a 64 is not going to try to boot. However, there are some 64 our machines which only boot from US from you. So yeah, this would take care of this use case. 64 VM. This needs to be done somewhere, because otherwise, here's my use case. 64-bit VM with a 32-bit UEFI with 64-bit kernel. Yes, my use case. Okay. 64 VM with 30-bit UEFI. I mean, actually, is this second one here? Which only want to and then you can boot a 64-bit kernel. So yeah, this is going to try. However, there are some which only want. So yeah, then it's up to the user to boot 30-bit kernel. So yeah, this is valid use case. (64-bit M with a 60 with 32-bit kernel). 32-bit kernel. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Not the usual use case. (30-bit 32), yes. Few people would choose this, but yeah, this is a use case that should work. Okay, and I have this thing related to boot. No. Changes. Can I see every one of them? Should show latest version. Hopefully this is not going to remove my reply here. It's not, thank God. Changes. So we are changing this, we are adding this thing here, and where the hell is the commit related to this being auto staff? I mean, I guess that they have another merge request for this. So there's this Linux auto. I mean, it's already there, isn't it? The auto stuff. It's already there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yes, my use case. 32-bit, 32 UEFI. So this is my use case, and and also my use case, 32-bit. Also my use case. Yeah, let's add a comment now. Okay. So I'm waiting for his feedback here, and yeah. So right now, if we take a look at the merge request stuff, you can see how if you update for updated date, you can see how we have updated Linux support, auto detection, and this thing here. And if you take a look, wait a moment. So if you take a look at here, at this merge request, you can see how the only problem is that source branch, that this should not be a draft. So this is the thing about this thing. Okay, whatever. I'm not resolving this. I have this to like to have additional whatever. I don't have any example here. I mean, yes, this thing here, but I don't have any example how to use this. I haven't done more tests than my use cases. Whatever. Okay, so we just have to wait for this feedback, and yeah, I mean, we could work on more stuff regarding Rescatux. In addition to this, we were working maybe in Live ID, but I don't know. So the idea is, I mean, the next day we will work on Live ID or whatever. So that's it. For now, we are okay. We're going to end here the stream. So thank you very much for watching the stream. Bye.